Hello and welcome, Stephen Hart from the Grinning Frog here. Now, I will be quick, A, because your time is valuable, and B, because my phone refuses to charge properly, and I'm still using a phone to do videos with. I really must get a dedicated camera. So I will be quick. I will hopefully be able to nail this in one take. What I'd like to talk to you about is the latest evolution of Starship Scavengers, in the sense of we have added something which I think is really great for everyone, quite honestly. At the moment, you have been given a character, every character that you've created has been wearing a spacesuit. Might look like that, might look like this in your mind. It's had certain characteristics. Effectively, it's been able to power you and provide you with oxygen in the atmosphere, in space, or in a hostile atmosphere for 36 time units. What we're going to give you are a list of 12 suits that can do a lot more than that. Yes, we are a real design studio. We print things on regular paper from our printers, and this is how it all looks before it goes to the proper printers and turns out nice and shiny. But hey, look, all the information is here. We are not making this up. It's coming to you. So we're going to give you 12 different suits. Now, they are broken down into pairs, and then basically what you get effectively is a basic suit and then a more advanced version of that suit. And there's going to be 12 of those. They do rank up in terms of cost. So from a character perspective, they become very expensive. But this is the kind of thing that you're going to build into your ongoing campaigns if you want to. So where you get a £10,000 reward at the end of Pyramids of Infinity, you might put a bunch of that aside so that you can upgrade your suit to the Ignis Mark III. Or maybe you've got your heart set on the Ernie B3 because you find that radiation is more of a problem for your character, and that comes with radiation protection. The other thing that the suits do is they give you the ability to have upgrades. So you can have an antivirus module, you can have heat shielding, you can have a mirage unit that projects a hollow image of your suit until it's impacted in melee, and then of course vanishes, but it still could save you in a real firefight situation. Now, to keep track of that, because it's important that we add things to the game that do not add unwanted complexity. We designed some suit cards. Now, this was the first iteration of them, and we, right from the get-go, we were like, not sure this is going to be quite the right size. Perhaps it's a little bit clunky. How this works is pretty straightforward. You have your, let's say you have a basic suit. So you come with a suit, you have one upgrade module, you've decided to buy the targeting module. You then put the targeting module card onto the suit. Now I've just used a little bit of blue tack. You could use paperclip if you wanted. That would also work. And then that just sits on the desk to the side of your character sheet, to the side of any of the other details or cards that you have out. And you've got a reference very quickly and easily and nicely, because of the visuals, to what the suit has and what it gives your character. When you upgrade the suit, this is the advanced suit, it gives you 2 modules. So it would work in exactly the same way. We put the paper clips on first, and then you purchase the targeting module as your first upgrade, and you'll have to pretend here, you have to go with me here, because we only had one of these printed. We got a bunch of them so that we could test it. And then this might be a fire protection system, or it might be the antivirus module. And then you've got that reference just on the table, really simple. However, what we decided pretty much from the get-go was that this was the wrong size. So in fact, we had these printed, and these work like a charm. So it's exactly the same thing. In fact, they were designed to take the same size of module card, and everything's being printed as thickly as we possibly can. 400 GSM card, 400 GSM card here. I purchased the targeting module for my character, and I clip it to the card, and it sits there to the side of, imagine that is the game book. I've only got a copy of, let me reach over, let's pretend that Xenos Genesis is your new adventure. You've got Xenos Genesis, you're doing things in it, or in this case it's the rules, because it's a different kind of game, but you have that to the side. That's how it works. Just a reference card. Now, we are going to be giving you, for free, 3 of these cards, double-sided, so you get 6 suits, and 10 of these module cards. What we will be releasing in future Kickstarters are 2 more suit packs, as we're calling them. Each of them will have 6 suits featured, and each of them will come with 10 additional upgrade modules. The rules for all of these will, of course, be in the Gazette or in an adventure. They will be included, so you will get them absolutely for free. They will come with something that you'll buy, but they'll come within that. If you want the reference cards, they will be available. It will be a very nominal price. So I'm really excited about this because for me, put that to one side. To me, Starship Scavengers is about the exploration. It's about the individual doing something, going on board those ships, going on to the explore a moon base or investigating some mysterious structure that's been discovered. They themselves walking around, gun in hand, scanner in one hand, pistol in the other, however you might imagine it. That's what I have in my head. So when we do suits, it makes perfect sense because it means that, okay, I can save my money up, I can buy the advanced suit, and then I can add in these modules. And if I don't want to, if I'm okay with my accuracy at the moment, then I'm not using the targeting module, but perhaps I'm having a problem with, there's so many plasma fires and fire is a constant trouble. Or, you know what, I'm going to go down to Halanga again. And I know that on Halanga, there's a lot of toxic creatures and toxic acidic mud and toxic swarms, that sort of thing. So I'll have the toxic, don't know why I'm demonstrating on that one. That's the wrong one. So I'm going to think, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to swap out the module because the modules are completely swap-outable. Is that a word? Swap-outable? So I'm going to add the right modules to the suit for that mission and then swap them out. And it gives the character something to purchase, and it gives you as a player something to work towards and save up to beyond simply having an adventure after an adventure. And I think that's really good. I think that's really exciting. And it does not add complexity either, particularly. All it's saying is your suits have these abilities. The suit costs this much. The advanced suit lets you be in the vacuum of space for 42 time units rather than 36 on the standard. So I'm really pleased with this, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun for you to advance and take your character to a better dressed future. All right, thank you very much for your support, for your interest. This is Stephen Hart, signing off.